Leading off the inning, Rafael Devers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Baseman, Rafael Devers.
Hey, we got no one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is in the air out to right field. Carlson is there, and he has it for the out. So here's Michael Chavis now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First pitch on its way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Batting seven, the right fielder, Alex.
Here's the first pitch to him.
To go.
Counts 1-0.
We got two down.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Tristan Casas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Tristan Casas.
We got no outs here.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, all right, here we go now.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
All right, come on now.
And he'll step off. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hold it.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Number 3.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. And he takes a
0-1's
cold
the
strike.
count.
0-1.
Here we go.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. The relay throw. Won't get him.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play, and instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. So it's first and third with 2 away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-1 to Martinez.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Red Sox leave them loaded. They're Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Hey, let's go right here.
Here comes the first pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The windup and the 0-1. Lined into right, a base hit.
Cut it. Hold on to it.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
And he takes ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Popped him up.
Got room.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Striding in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Verdugo is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. It is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
He's right there. There's one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Tristan Casas. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Sent on the ground out to second, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One left for the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Vasquez. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Fouled off. And another foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Stepping into the box, Jose Peraza. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. Hats off to that one. So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayes on the run for it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The O's lead this thing 4-0. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
1-1.
A ball and a strike.
Plays at 1 now.
And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. No hits to this point. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
On its way is pitch number 75. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hang on. We got time.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's a ball.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Play ball. Out. He's out.
Last half of the 7th here. Coming to the plate now, Michael Chavis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Struck him out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Here we go, fellas. Let's
No
go.
runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And Verdugo
Ball,
goes
that's
in front.
inside.
2 balls and no strikes. 3-0 now.
Outside.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now here comes the Oriole man.
3. You're out. 3. Out. Out. 3. That's ball 4. He's out. 3. Out. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Yeah, these guys don't care where they play. They've now taken the first 2 of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can take the series tomorrow.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Baltimore took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Big Dog Bradford earns his 5th winner of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on
A manager checks in with his ball club.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Darren McCowan gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Play ball. Ow. Ow.
So here's Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Here we go.
Now the pitch.
Well,
guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Walter.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball! That pitch is out.
And we got 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
In now, Chad De La Guerra, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Popped up. Nunez in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave 1. Still no score.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Nola. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Austin Nola.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
High and deep to right center. Hayes on the run for it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in now for the Mariners, Jake Shiner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jake Shiner.
The pitch.
Plays it first.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Pablo Reyes. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
2 outs.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike. That's ball 2.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. The count now at 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In there, 1-1. So far this season, Asturias is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We'll go now to the top of the third. Seattle leads this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Malik Smith.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. One ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
Hey, nobody away.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Popped him up. Nunez over to his right.
I got it.
And that's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. In now the Mariners DH, Donnie Walton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Walton.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Strike 2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
2 outs. Let's get out of here.
This is in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They still trail it here 2-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chad De La Guerra. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Chad De La Guerra.
First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Austin Nola comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Austin Nola.
Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
1 out now.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game.
Hey.
3-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there. He'd swing at that one again.
Foul ball. That's out.
3-2 pitch. To first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Jake Shiner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hey, let's go right here.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2-2.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Count remains 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. Our score remains 2-1.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4. He's out.
At the plate, Tom Murphy, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Tom Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
Hey, nobody.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Into the box now, Pablo Reyes. He singled his last time up.
Hey, come on. Get ahead. Stay ahead.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1.
Hey, one away. One away.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Cesar.
Standing in now, Cesar Izturis. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hey, got 2 here.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Plays it first.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher you're facing guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Count is 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
3-2 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3, 1.
Play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
Malik Smith the next to hit. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Plays it first. Plays it first.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he popped him up. Goodrum over to his left. 1 away. Digging in now, Donnie Walton. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, we got 2.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Now he'll step off. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. The Orioles lead it 3-1.
Play ball. 3. Out. Out. 3. You're out. He's out. That hit him. He's got first. 3. Out. 3. Out. Out. He's out. You're out. 3. 3.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Baltimore Orioles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Big dog Bradford earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Corey Knebel earns the save out of the bullpen, his 14th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.